and as you can see by the thumbnail, it is a nice exciting mod again. So we have got these coilovers. I think these are the Dynamic Pro or Pro Dynamic. Now are those sexy or what? Yeah, so that is now about 427, 428. So what we'll do is now send that all the way down. Like this, I think that is plenty tight. Yeah, this is one of the things I like of like skunk true parts and stuff. Good peel of the protective sticker thingy. This looks sick. Probably give it a little boost. What's up guys, hope you're keeping well. Welcome back to another video, and as you can see by the thumbnail, it is a nice exciting mod again. I think this car's really been crying for coilovers because since I bought it, it's been making a weird noise in the back, and let's just say it's not got decent coilovers, which I think for this type of a car or a build of this car should have, at least its suspension should be branded and something decent, which I don't think these are. I think they Fox, well, I don't even know if they original or genuine Foxes, but they don't feel great, rather should we say. So yeah, that will be today's video. Get those replaced. I've also bought a rear strut brace. I don't know if you can see it over there. So we've got our Yellowspeed Coilovers, and I've got a Skunk 2 strut brace, which actually matches the front one on the car. And I don't know if you guys, for the ones that haven't seen this Civic EK before, strut brace that's on the car is a Skunk 2, so I want to match them, you know, make them both look uniform, because the one that's on here, as I've just mentioned, is an unbranded one, and it's not really, well, you know, it is what it is really. It's nothing special, is it? But yeah, so we have got these coilovers. I think these are the Dynamic Pro or Pro Dynamic, either or, something of that sort. They're on here. But yeah, we've got those from Tegiwa. I'll probably put a link in the description if you guys want to get a set of these. But these look absolutely beautiful, guys. You know, just the colors as well, and it's nice having a fresh set of suspension on there. Now are those sexy or what? Basically, as I mentioned with the strut brace, the rear one, it's best to change it now when I'm doing the suspension anyway. That's why I just thought I'll buy one. So yeah, that is the plan of action today, guys. That will be the plan. Get the Civic done, and hopefully that'll be something that will benefit the car really. Just in case you do notice the X6M in the background, I am babysitting the X6M for a couple of weeks, so you will see it knocking about in the background of my videos. I've not sold the Golf or anything. The Golf's just parked at the front, in front of my Edge. But yeah, if you've not seen the videos on this car, guys, which I made a couple of years back, go and check them out. I'll put them up in the corner of the screen. Made some decent videos on the exhaust system and done like a car review, my first car review, let's put it that way. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna stop rambling on. We'll get on with that. Weather wise, I don't think we've got great weather today. I think it's supposed to be only today that doesn't rain, so I'm gonna try and get this all done. It's already like half 12 or something, so hopefully by the end of the day I should be done, if no bolts break like my Civic EP3. I was just about to say EK. Yeah, on the EP3, one rear bolt broke, and then that was it. 3 days of work trying to sort that out. So hopefully this car's actually clean underneath, because I've not done any mechanical stuff on it yet. So this is the first mechanical mod really. But we'll get on with that, guys, and yeah, hopefully it all goes smooth. As we've just set up, as you can see, look at the size of them rain droplets. We're gonna have to stop. I hate rain, honestly. Right, up you go, mate. Nice and easy. It's our tiny wheel. Let's see what it looks like in here. These, oh yeah, that's right. These are fox. If you can see the X and the tail of the fox there. But as I said, they're not great. You know what I mean? I might actually sell them on eBay or something. Adjustable camber arms there. Just looking here, everything seems to be polybushed. New brake lines by the looks of it. That's polybushed as well. Yeah, happy days, happy days. Hi, for the rears, guys, that was nice and simple. So it was just a simple bolt and nut that went through there, and we've got that moving. So that's nice and simple. And then it's just from the top now, you know, take the two off where the strut brace is holding. We'll bang those out with my DeWalt. Let's give that a go. Oh, the shock has dropped. Keep on around too. They'll come off. Let's see what is going on in here. Can we wiggle? Nope. Looks like we're gonna have to take the actual, disconnect the arm off there. Right, coilover out. But you know what I've just noticed, guys? That squeaking and funny noise I was hearing in the back might be this. See what I mean? So they might actually be okay. Obviously, they're not as good as the Yellowspeeds, but I'm just saying, once we've put our Yellowspeeds on, if we're still getting that noise, it means that that bush needs to be greased up or something, just to eliminate that ugly noise. But yeah. Right, guys, so here is our Yellowspeed coilover there and our Fox one. So obviously, as I've mentioned before, I want to make sure that they're the same ride height as the Foxes. Now, it's not a simple look at it and measure it that way. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually measure it with a tape measure from the tip of there to the center of there, yeah? And then that will give me our kind of as best reading as we can, really. So let's say 428, yeah? So we're looking at 428 centimeters from the tip of there to the middle of there, yeah? So 428. So what we're gonna do is, these are actually pre-tensioned, so you never adjust them from there, yeah? You always adjust them from the bottom. That's obviously got its own tension that's been preset by factory. So what we're gonna do is wind these back as much as we can until we've got our 427, 428. Yeah, so that is now about 427, 428. So what we'll do is we'll now send that all the way down, and that is hopefully our ride height adjusted. Then once that's on the car, I'll put my tool on that and then just tension it up so it's nice and solid. Right, guys, this is something I actually want to mention to you guys, because this might be something you guys might want to use. Now, ACF 50 is the best stuff to spray these coilovers to protect them, especially if you use the car like as a daily or in the winters and the cold months and whatever. But in my case, this car will never see any cold months and it won't see any rain in my ownership anyway. So I'm not going to waste my time spraying this stuff yet anyway, because it's probably going to go in for further measurements and adjustments and whatever, you know what I mean? So I don't want to coat this with a whole load of ACF 50 and whoever's going to work on it's going to get their hands dirty when they're trying to set it up properly. So I'm going to leave it for now, but at least I've got this. So in the future, once it's fully set up, I might actually spray it. So yeah, that was that. I thought I'll mention that. So now we'll get it on the car, guys. I'll snip these off. We've got new nuts on there. Snip those off. I'm assuming these go on the inside, I think. Yeah, those little collars go on the inside, I'm assuming, like that. And then those go on the outside. So yeah, let's get those on. Right. This is going to be a little bit tricky now, because we need to get these two kind of washers or collars or whatever you call them. What I've done is I've just put this temporary, guys, and held it in with the two nuts at the top temporary. We've bolted our arm back in there, so that's back on. Now this is gonna be tricky because, oh, okay, not too bad. Yeah, if I just maybe push the arm up slightly, we might be able to get it all in. Alright guys, I think that is plenty tight. Yeah, yep, that looks good. What I might do as my usual tip, guys, is, you know, I usually draw a white line between the back of a bolt or the front of a bolt and the body around it, just to see that it doesn't move. But I think that's solid anyway. That should be solid. But yeah, that looks cool. I'll show you what that looks like from this angle, if you can see. So there's that side and that side. So yeah. Right, that's all done, guys. One thing to mention is, obviously now we're gonna, you know, tension this against it because it's on the car now. But what I'm gonna do is actually put some masking tape in there, just so I don't scratch my thing, because I really want them to look nice, you know what I mean? So I'll tighten that up, and then I'll jump onto to the other side, do the other rear one, and we'll jump onto the front. So we'll catch up when we're doing the front ones. Right, we've just loaded up on another cup of coffee. Rears are done, both sides. We're gonna do that strut brace right at the end, actually. But yeah, I don't know if you'll be able to see them, maybe from underneath. But we've got that side in and the other side. Well, this side, actually, I didn't have to take off the other bolt over there. I just took the normal shock one off and then just forced it down, and then the other shock popped out. But yeah, we'll move on to the next one. You know what, guys? One thing I must mention. This car is very clean. You know what I mean? Even like around the brakes and around the arches and stuff is clean. Yes, there's rust on these parts of the arches and in there, yeah. But I mean, the actual, even if you look at the discs, the calipers behind there, obviously I'm sure it was restored at some point. But yeah, happy days. We'll carry on now with the fronts. Went and put some flip-flops on as well, guys. Hey, them shoes are killing me, man. Ooh. 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 Obviously, I'd put an axle stand in there if I was working under the car, but I'm not working under the car. I'm just working in this area, so we should be all safe and good. Hey, that wheel felt heavier than the rear one, weirdly. Right, let us have a look what we are dealing with here, guys. So our shock goes into there, which I've noticed on the new one. So I think we need to release that bolt. There's one that goes through all the way to there. Take that one off, and then I think it's these ones on the strut tower. And I think it should come out. We might have to loosen one of these or so, just to get that extra leverage for it to actually pop out. But having said that, it doesn't look too bad in here. Alright, guys, that actually proved harder than I thought it would. Hey, trust me, I'm full of grease and all sorts of stuff. I just went and washed my hands. This car, the amount of underbody sealer and all that type of stuff there really gets you messy. But anyway, yeah, we've taken off the shocker, or the coilover, that should we call it. And what I had to do, guys, I had to take the strut brace off, yeah, because I was holding it. I had to take that fork thing off, yeah. And I had to actually undo this section here with the adjustable thing, arm, is it? Whatever, at the top, upper arm or whatever, just so that it could have wiggle room and I could push it down, basically. So I managed finally in the end to get it out, but it took longer than expected. So yeah, those are the things you need to take off. But what I'll do is, same like the rear ones, measure them from there, that seating position, to there, yeah, because that's where that'll be. And then just replicate the exact same length on this one, and then replace the other side, and then that's pretty much front and back done. Do our strut brace after at the back, and we're done. Right, it is nearly 6 o'clock in the evening, guys, and we have got this coilover fitted. Obviously not put the bar back on. I'll do that after I've fitted both and it's flat on the ground, because that bar hasn't got a center adjustment. Yeah, so because it's not got the center adjustment, that fell off as well, my luck. But yeah, because it hasn't got the center adjustment, you can't exactly adjust it left to right, or till it fits. So it needs to be flat and true before you put the stabilizer bar back on, or the front strut brace. But yeah, this is what it looks like, guys. Everything is now in. It was a bit of a pain in the backside to fit the bottom of the fork in once I had put my coilover in, but I managed to sort that out with a bit of trickery. But yeah, we're all in. I'm gonna put the wheel back on. We're done with this side. I'll do the other side, and hopefully next time I see you guys will be when we are fitting the strut brace and the car's all sorted. Right, we're nearly there, guys. Both front coilovers are changed. As you can see, we now have the fresh Yellowspeed ones. That strut brace was an absolute bugger to get on, because it's not got that middle adjustment. Oh man, trust me, it was an absolute nightmare to get in, but it's in. Now that Skunk 2 one that I've bought for the rear comes with two plaques. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is stick, I know one is silver, one is black. I might put the black one in here and the silver one in there, because all this is kind of black. I've not tinkered with any adjustments, guys. I've not made anything hard or soft or anything. I've just gone off the same heights of my old ones, and we'll play with that later. But yeah, time for the rear strut brace, so we'll get that fitted. It's like 7:30 at night, and we are losing light, so yeah, let's get that over and done with. This is one of the things I like of like Skunk 2 parts and stuff. Comes with its warranty card and all that. Just makes it feel a bit more special, I suppose, isn't it? Sticker, obviously new bolts and nuts there, and that's even got its sticker there. It's Skunk 2 one, so yeah, same as the front one. As I mentioned, this is what we'll do. We'll probably put the black one in the front, the silver one in the boot. Yeah, anyway, let's fit that in. It's simple anyway. Two bolts out, two nuts, out on either side. Bang that one in, and we're done. Trust me, guys, that camera stand is on its last legs. I think this is the last video that stand's gonna make. I've sat on one of the bits today, and then the other bit is like hanging off, I can see. But anyway, we shall do what we need to do. Look at how dirty I am, honestly. Civics, always horrible to work on. Even if you look at that video in the EP3, I was black when I was finished. Everywhere, just black, muck everywhere. Let's hope this rear one is not the same as the front one, because that was an absolute nightmare. One thing I have noticed, guys, these are like a nice anodized, I don't know, like grey. So they look nice in that color. Whew. Look at that, guys, look at that. No instructions really, so just gonna wing it here, guys. I know it's only a strap brace, but I'm not sure which way. No, I don't think it goes that way. No, I don't think it goes that way. I think it goes this way. Yeah, we'll go with what looks right. Yeah. Right, it's just that, but yeah, this one's a lot easier than that front one. Front one was a bugger. Get our hex in there, make sure this is equal. Ooh, nice copper to end the day. So, it's got 3M on it, so obviously I'm going to put the sticker facing this way, the Skunk 2. Oh, I want to do this right. Bang. Right. Good rub. And a good peel of the protective sticker thingy. Ching! This looks sick. Yeah, check this out. It's got a nice grey kind of finish to it. That really looks nice. So I just need to put the top bits to it to adjust, you know, your dampers and stuff there. But that is it, guys. Look at how the Civic is looking. Looks a lot better, you know. And that just spoils it. That needs to be painted and stuff, you know. If I do keep this car for long, I would kind of strip all that out, all that sticky stuff on there, and restore it. But yeah, guys, better than that ugly thing. But yeah, so we got that at the back. That looks sweet. And as I mentioned, I've got these that I need to put in there. Right, I wasn't actually gonna take it out for a drive because it's late, but I thought, you know what, let me just do it. So if there is any issues, I can sort them out. Front seems to be sitting a little higher than it was before, but I don't know if that's just because it needs to drive. I mean, I replicated the original suspension that came out, so I don't know, that might need to be adjusted later. But yeah, guys, that's on. So yeah, that's looking sweet. Anyway, let me take it out on a quick drive. Test. Still squeaking, guys. So the squeak is not actually the coilovers. It means those coilovers were actually okay. Listen. Yep. So it's actually the skunk 2 rear arms, lower arms that are squeaking. I think it's the bushes are rubbing. But so far, guys, car feels good. You know what I mean? Car actually feels good. Definitely, I feel the front is a little bit higher. But yeah, I might have to have that adjusted. But other than that, guys, all good. Seems to be running nice, guys. Probably give it a little boost. Beautiful. I must say, it feels not too much of what was on here, so I think I'm not messed with any of the settings as well. But yeah, all is good, guys, all is good. Until the next time, guys, catch you on the next one. Take it easy. Cheers, bye. Alright, I thought I'd actually make this segment to finish this video off, because I thought it wasn't right to keep driving the car and just wait until it's set up, you know, without the correct ride height. So I've actually done the ride heights myself, which I'm sure you can see. Front is quite perfect. Rear is perfect as well. Same with the other side. So at least I've actually done that, guys. Because I was thinking to myself, what am I going to do now? Wait till it goes for a full geometry setup or whatever. But you know what? It actually looks sweet. And yeah, I just thought I'd let you guys know.